Hello guys, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I took a few days off from this game. My head was just absolutely pounding from all the kind of decisions you have to make and all the... It's basically just the sheer amount of thinking you have to do to design a ship or a plane that will actually work, which in my cases it didn't. I couldn't even get a plane off the ground because I just don't know what was going off there, and the rockets that I do fire up decide to spin out of control to no end and no avail. Even though I gladly do prefer the help, especially off Scott Wright, who's been helping me out with some comments, and thank you very much for them. They've been a help and a godsend. Now, we're going to go try and complete two missions which I have, and this is using the rocket. I'm going to scrap the plane for now because I don't think I've got enough materials to do a decent plane. So there's two missions I need to do, and that is haul a... which one were it now? It was haul a Juno basic jet engine to orbit. So 12,000 meters, and then also haul a swivel liquid fuel engine into orbit. So these are the two that I need to complete. Now I'm going to try the Juno basic engine first because I think that one will be the easiest, and then I'm going to try doing this. And once I've get them done, I can actually move on. But I'm going to try and do some new ships to see if I can actually get them to work. So we just don't need anything too extravagant with these. We just need a basic one. Oh, and before I forget, Bill, get out of there and put Nancy in his place. Here we go. While designing this rocket, I needed to make sure I could put the Juno rocket somewhere on the rocket itself, attached, so that it wouldn't fall off and I could actually get it to the height required. But one of the things that I tried remembering to do was making sure I had a static coupler on the rocket so I didn't have as much to bring down. But the issue was, I totally forgot about the static coupler. I focused on building the ship, make sure it had all the fins around the bottom of it, make sure it had enough fuel to get up there, and also to come back down. But I totally forgot about the static coupler needed to separate the top half of the rocket. So that I had to improvise by the time it came around to actually doing the next run, which was very interesting, but it made for some very good results, I've got to say. So let's bing all these on. Nancy, you're good to go? Good. We don't need to go too fast as well. So if this stays the way it is, and that rocket doesn't fling me out. Because this is another thing people will point out as well I've had, is if you go too fast too quickly, it'll flip your rocket out anyway. So if you go at nice steady speed, it works out. It does take longer to get to orbit, but it's safer, and it saves all the retakes, crashes and burning and the general kind of stuff that I was going through. And I wish I knew that to begin with, because it would have been helpful. But again, you didn't have to worry about that in the first version. But we're doing okay so far. So if I slow this down, we just need to get to 100 meters per second, and then we're fine. So if we can just get to that point where we're at 100 meters per second, perfect. There we go. So where is it on here? 100 meters per second, so between those two, which is good, and 12,000 meters. So we've got a bit to go. So I'm not going to speed it up. I don't want to touch any controls just in case I do spin it out. But we should be able to get there. I don't think we'll increase... Yeah, there we go. So that's hovering at the 125 meters per second. It's increasing a bit, but that's not too bad. There's less resistance as you go up as well, so your engine will actually get more and more efficient. I realise one thing I haven't done is I haven't got a separator there. Oh, this could go badly. I should have put a divider here, which I didn't do. I've just realised I've made a big balls up of this. Hopefully I can, these 4 parachutes will be able to land me down safe enough. We'll find out anyway. Because we're running out of, I've just realised we're running out of fuel. We should be able to get to it in time. Then cut the engines out, fall back down. Oh god, we really need to slow down now. Jeez, I've just realised we're over the 170 as well. Now, there. Go, slow down. Yes, done it. Sweet. Right, cut the engine. We need to go back down. Now, I'm trying to think, do I land in the ocean or do I continue to... This is the question. Now, I've got a feeling we'll flip round. As we start to come back down. Now, we're just going to watch the speed because we don't want to go down too quickly. But then again, look enough, I can switch the engine on and off. Because I need to land this. Even though I've completed the mission, I don't want to lose Nancy. Nancy's the only pilot I've got, and I can't afford to replace her at the moment. She's irreplaceable. Maybe we've got more money we can do, but don't tell her that. Here we are, we're almost down. I've just fired this off. Right, let's get these down. There we go. I'm hoping I land perfectly straight and I don't bend off, but where am I landing here? Right, we're just going to have to watch this for now. Ooh. There we go. Haha, we landed. Oh, it's a flat bit. That's good. I thought we were landing on this little ledge here. There we go. So I can recover flight. We've completed the mission, which is great. Perfect. Nice. Reputation gained. So we've gained 12 reputation. We've got 19 science. Ooh. Oh no, we didn't gain no science. What am I on about? Oh, we didn't gain anything. Oh, it's just the mission. But we've added some funds, which is good. Sweet. So that mission's complete. Now we need to think about the next one. How are we going to wonder that one? Now that we've completed the Juno rocket, we can move on to the swivel rocket that we need to get up into orbit. But this one's a lot higher. This is 360,000 meters, which is that an orbit round Kerbin? So this could be a bit more of an extraordinary one to do. Actually, saying that to begin with, we need to round Kerbin, so I think we might have to do one. But also the thing we need to do is I need to get a new mission. I think I can grab from here. So we might as well grab this while I'm at it. This one, do an orbit round Kerbin. Once I complete it, I get a lot of science. Let's see if we can get this one completed quite quickly. I'm trying to keep, like I said, the games or the video recordings quite close together. I'm going to get this up here. That's that one. And then we're also going to use the fuel tanks. Now, one thing I want to keep in mind is that I will probably want to have a smaller engine bay. Actually, no, I want the science unit up, don't I? Grab that up. Now with my attention turning to being able to get my rocket into orbit around Kerbin itself and potentially being able to complete 2 objectives, it was trying to think of a good design to have where my ship wouldn't flip out. So I stuck with the straight rocket design, put fins at the bottom and tried making sure the rocket had enough fuel but also had the swivel engine into the second half of the staging. So at least then if I needed to use the swivel engine, it would still be attached by the time it came to completing the mission itself. But one thing in hindsight I didn't realise was that I needed more fuel than what I'd put on. And this probably led down later down the line, but you'll see that in later video. That it didn't kind of work out. I got into orbit nearly, but I had to come back down, which didn't have as many good results as I thought it was going to. Alright, here we go. Oh god, we've already used quite a bit of fuel and haven't got anywhere yet. Go, go, go. I need to get to quite a distance away and get an orbit round Kerbin. Even if I can just do an orbit, that would be quite useful to have. At least I've done one of the objectives. Stable, which is good. That's what we want to see. A bit of wobble in there. Just keep an eye on it for now. As soon as I start there, see it's tilting slightly. Let's just pull off the thrusters a bit. I don't mind if it goes off course a slight bit, I just don't want it doing the complete flip. Alright, we're coming to the second, well, we're actually coming to the last part of the atmosphere, which is useful. And we're not even near 100,000 yet, we're only just at 20,000. So I need to get to 300. Jesus Christ. What's it say? I need to get between altitude of 36 meters and also in orbit around Kerbin. Oof. I don't know if I can actually do that. How high are we going to go here? We're quite high, so if I wait until I get to the top, I might be able to save some of my boost. So if I do that, it's going to get me to about here. If I keep on the same trajectory and then boost some more, it should pull me out. I just need to do it before I go over the arc, because if I leave it too late, then that's when I'll potentially go out. But I think we're almost in space here, so let's just do a crew report, see where we are. So there's note for that, so reset that equipment. What about you? You going to give me any science points? No, we'll reset you as well then. Yeah, this is one of the problems now. I can get quite high up. I'm at 100,000 meters, but it's not going to save me that much when I can start coming in for reorbit. What are you going to give me? Ooh, 25 science if I recover it. Ooh, inoperable after trash transmission, but I'll only get 8.8. Well, I can't transmit it anyway. That's fine. And crew reports. Well, this can be quite interesting because I don't have much fuel left. I'm going to come down with a bit of a steep angle here. We'll see how this works. Ooh, I entered 2 of the bits just there. What the hell did it just go over? Did I just go over the top of it? Oh, I did. So this must be the area. Oh, quick. Entered exit. Maybe we need to spin round this way. Have that coming out. Coming in quite fast now. Burn some speed off if I could. Oh, well, that didn't really work that well. Let's get rid of that. Oh, yeah, we're burning quite hot here. Oh, God. Are you going to be able to slow down enough? Probably not. Ooh, maybe. Coming in over the ocean. No, we're going well too fast now. Please. No. Let's revert that flight back to vehicle assembly. The issue is getting up to the top. Would these FUD rockets work? Because these FUD rockets will get you up very quickly. The only issue with them is that because you don't need to use them, so you can just have these FUD rockets fire off, and then they should hopefully get you to the point where you need to be. That should work. These will go off, fire, then they'll eject. These will fire, but hopefully they don't take me too far up. The only issue that I have is if it goes too fast too quickly. Straight rocket 2.4. Let's try again. Get one of these done, either get into orbit. Well, actually, I'll have to do the orbit one first, won't I? So you can't turn them down, which is the other problem that you have with them. I think we're alright. We're going very quick. Whoa. There we go. Please end soon. Oh. Let's get rid of them. Get rid of them. Oh, God, that created a nice explosion underneath. Right, so we can just keep this down for now. How far is it going to take us up? Oh God, that's going to take us right into space in just that one jump. Very nice. We might be able to do this. It's okay, Nancy, we're fine. Those 4 rockets managed to just get us into space without blowing us up. So we're approaching it quite quickly though. So probably a good idea to start having this banged out. Let's go. This will start increasing the height. If we get to 73,000, and then I can think about probably jumping it out. Yeah, we're getting quite. So we're at 80. Let's get to 90,000, and then we'll go from there to try and get it into an orbit. So I'm still trying to learn how that works. There's 90,000. There we go. So we've hit it. So let's get that down to 0. Now we're travelling in this general direction, aren't we? So let's turn this way. So we're into space. Let's get the mid-shore bay going. Yes, that's brilliant. Keep that. And then we want a crew report. Yep, definitely that. Now, can we get into an orbit? Let's try that. So we can get around the planet, that'd be a good idea. That'd be nice to just do one orbit, and that'll be actually a really good achievement, and then it's just getting Nancy back down. So I think I don't mind burning this and losing the... It's going to go... Well, we're getting there. This is going to steadily increase as we get to that point. Let's get full pelt on. It should make it increase very, very quickly. Yeah, fuel's almost gone. Not much left. Alright, wait till we go, and then boom, go. Let's get some more. Come on, orbit, we want that orbit. Oh, we're so close. We've got quite a lot of fuel, which is good. So I think we can actually do this. Because the apex is moving out, or the apophis. Well, yeah, I'm entering it. I'm going to be leaving it in a minute. Because you just go above these, so you don't even have to be exactly at that particular point. You can just be above it. Ooh, how close? Ooh, it's getting good. So when we get to an orbit, this is going to be great. How much fuel we got? Half. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Is that good? I think that's it. We ran orbit. This will slow down a bit, but I think we're around it. Yeah, sweet. I need to keep enough fuel to be able to descend, but we'll do one complete orbit. And I think we'll by the time we get to this point here, it'll degrade. So we'll end up coming down and potentially landing over this general direction. I think we're in orbit. Have I got to complete one full orbit? There we go. It's one rotation. So I'm just waiting on this, because it says I've got to do an orbit. So this one, I think it is. Yeah, achieve goal, orbit Kerbin. So I think I've got to come back round to where I was. Let's see where this is. Hopefully it doesn't degrade too much. Yeah, it might be slightly. That's why I think where we've come out a bit. So let's just spin out this way. We want to... Oh, where am I? Where is... Let's spin out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, we need to burn a bit more outwards, I think. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll work. So I think we're okay for now. God, we're really high up now. Jeez. So that's 61. That's 564,000. Jeez. So we should manage to get out of orbit again. Speed this up if we can. Come on. I think once we get to a certain height, we should be able to speed up some more. I think the hardest part is going to get Nancy back into onto Kerbin again. That's the hardest part. Now I think we've done one of the hardest bits, but the second hardest bit is getting it back on Kerbin again. So we're now altitude, we're a lot higher, which is good. And we completed it, I think. First milestone. Oh, we've broken the speed record. I'm in orbit. So I've got some science and some more money for completing that. Get rid of that. I just need this one now to do it. I could be in stable orbit. So I think I need to get to this bit here, so which is the furthest point out, and then get that to come out. I'm almost out of fuel. Going quite fast though. Can we increase this anymore? Well, I think I'm in orbit, unless this part doesn't class. I need to get to this far end to do it. There's the moon. Ooh. 11 million meters away. Hey, done it. Sweet. Nice. So I've completed we're in orbit around Kerbin now, which is great. Oh, that's brilliant. And then we also need to do the next one, which is be at 360 round Kerbin. So I think when we get to... Yeah, because this one will pass that point, which is good. So we just need to achieve one more goal. Alright, so let's speed this up some more, shall we? So we'll start coming down in orbit. That's fine. And I complete the other one. Nice. There we go. So we've got the swivel engine into orbit as well. So that's 2 missions complete. That's actually both. Well done. Now, I'm trying to think what I should do now is... Do you think I should get her out of orbit? Because she is in there. She's stuck in that orbit position. wait till I get round and then degrade it so she can come back into Kerbin. Ooh, do you think I should do that? Oh, it's such a hard choice to do, because you're thinking, do you do it or do you not? Yeah, let's get around and then we'll try and get back around to Kerbin. We need to get back home. Ooh, let's see where we are. Keep going round. So once I get to this point, I need to go the opposite direction and then start burning. Ah, so here we are. So I need to actually burn the opposite direction this time. So it's going to be not this direction we're travelling, it's this way. So let's turn off SCS and fling round this way. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Let's get this on to the correct way. Boom. And then I just need to burn as much as I can, I think, just to slow down. Because this will actually degrade the orbit, as you see there. So now we're degraded, we'll start coming in. Now, so we'll come back into... Ooh. Where's Kerbin gone? It's just disappeared. Is it because it's dark? Where the hell? Oh, it's there. I'm like, where's it gone? Right, so we're here. So what do we need to do? Because I've never actually got into orbit in the general system, like I said, in this update, so I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to come in and probably burn out here. So we need to make sure we're facing this way as we come in. So let's speed this up. Because it should knock us down anyway as we go in. Right, so we're going to come in quite fast now, so I need to try and spin this around and slow me down. So which way are we progressing here? Ah, there we go. So we're going that way. So that's the... If I can just get it up there, I should be able to slow ourselves down. Spin it around this way. There we go. Oh, there we go. So try and slow us down. We don't want to blow up. Oh. Oh, this is definitely not good. We're coming in quite hot. We're probably going to blow up. Oh, God. Please don't. Please survive. Please don't burn up. Please don't burn up. Please don't burn up. Please don't burn up. Yeah, we're overheating. It's going to go. Critical. Oh, God. Oh, God, we lost it. Oh, fuck. That was the problem because we were travelling so fast. It left us in an awkward position where re-entry is a bastard, and we just lost Nancy. But we completed 2, and that's the hardest part. I think we need to go back to Space Center, and we'll just have to call that one there. Save. Yeah, so we'll just call it there. We'll go back to Space Center, and we'll have to take the loss, unfortunately. Poor Nancy. She stayed with us quite well, and we got some of the achievements, at least. So we've got 214,000 now, which is a good one. We've also got enough science as well. So we've completed 2 missions. So I think next thing we can do is try and focus on doing some other stuff. What I'm going to do, I'm going to call this episode here. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, then like, much appreciated. I know this episode's been quite a long one, and it's probably been cut out here and there, sizable chunks. But it's just to keep it more or less small enough, nice enough to watch. But yeah, if you haven't, guys, like I said, like, much appreciated. If you want to check out other videos I'm doing, then the eye in the top right there, give that a little click, and it'll show the other content I've been doing on my channel over the recent weeks. And if you want to really help me out, and it'd be much appreciative if you could subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow, it helps me get bigger, and I can do more and more content as I can focus more time on my channel. But yeah, until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh. Whoopsie. I didn't see the hole. Oh, God.